Hello everyone, this is MF217, and joining me are...
Link again with the bippin and
Bounce
the
anger
boppin
and
the
I'm
hippin'.
power.
What?
What?
I said with bonus anger and I'm power.
Yeah, we were going to do a live stream today, but just to compensate, I decided I'd do this recording instead.
Yeah, long story short, I just kind of woke up feeling extremely aggravated for whatever reason.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch particular mon out here. Take game
Like,
coin.
It just sort of happened there.
That just sort of happened to me. I probably
Jesus
participated
Christ,
in it.
how many fucking healing items do you have?
Not enough, but
Oh
according...
shit, you have too many in my eyes.
There are so many healing items. Psychic Cameron.
I zoned out while I was waiting for the transition to go, like, what I miss.
You have so many healing items that even Shiruri would tell you to cool it. And he loves his healing.
Does the name Cameron mean anything? Cause it doesn't ring any bells for me.
He was the trainer that beat Ash in the Unova conference.
Oh.
You know, the one with the Lucario.
Oh. Right.
Though, to be fair, at least Cameron had a personality, unlike the guy that came before him.
And at the very least, he wasn't a vengeful-driven prick. That would be the guy who came after him.
I mean, Alon's at least an interesting character.
Like, don't get me wrong, true, but at what cost?
Well, again, everyone's pretty much better than Tobias.
Again, that is fair, and
You
that
could say You could say I'm Tobias against him.
But
Discord, cut out your boo.
Honestly, I was surprised. Among all the Pokemon in Alan's final team, I was like, really, Unpheasant?
Like, to be fair, I probably would have expected something like,
Staraptor?
that or another is,
Braviary?
I'm trying to think of other Kalos flying types.
Well, tough luck, cause, keep in mind, this is the region with exactly one Poison-type evolution line and nothing else.
Let's see here, Alright, town... Checkin'. Dear God, I just realized Ash has 3 flying types on his team.
Talonflame, Noivern, and,
Hawlucha.
Hawlucha, right.
didn't Talonflame used to be one of the best flying Pokemon before Game Freak nerfed
Gen
it?
7 nerfed it, because even Game Freak realized they went too far with Talonflame in Gen 6. Well, I mean, to be blunt, in the same generation, they also nerfed a few other things. primarily parental bond's overall damaging effects on the second hit.
They nerfed Gengar hard.
And if I'm not mistaken, Haunter and Ghastly still have Levitate by comparison, don't they?
Yeah.
Now then, I'm just trying to figure out my way around this place to at least get to the other trainers. Nope. Too early. At least I know which room that one's in.
So let's see here. But yeah, Ash has most of the non-legendary flying types, and from Kalos, from Gen 6 specifically, and the only other flying type that is non-legendary is Vivillon. Let's see. I'm checking to see how many flying types are in the are the Kalos decks.
Quite a lot, considering that's the largest.
There are, yes, but apparently there are 69 flying types in the Kalos decks.
Nice.
Fun.
But yeah, Pidgeot is in this dex. You could have given him a Pidgeot, and that looked way cooler.
Or perhaps have the Pidgeot from days of old come back at long last.
Party.
Are we talking about Alan or are we talking about Ash?
We're talking about Alon.
Oh. Right. Although to be blunt, was there really any other flying type they could have given him that they could have at least diverged a little from Ash's own if they gave him the exact same one?
I mean, he already has a Charizard. I'm pretty sure that's...
Like, literally, the main difference between him and Trevor in that regard is which version of Mega Charizard they use.
See, Masquerain, Gyarados, Farfetch, Ladybug, I wouldn't want Charizard, obviously. Dodrio, maybe? Ninja. Oh, wait. Let's see, what does this team consist of again? I remember he has Charizard and Pheasant, Tyranitar, Metagross. I'm trying to think. I think he has a Weavile?
Now I just need to remember how I get the frick out of here, like...
Let's see, I forget what the fifth one is. Obviously Charizard, Metagross, Tyranitar, Weavile. Oh yeah, he has an Excelgor, doesn't he? No, Bisharp, fuck.
No, he has the Bisharp, yeah.
So close. Like, I remember he had another Unova Pokemon with him. I just forgot which one. What did I get? Sharp and Excelgor mixed up. Like, that's the only Pokemon that Greninja actually KO'd that entire fight. But yeah, his entire team is Charizard, Metagross, Tyranitar, Weavile, and Pheasant, and Visharp.
Just gonna fight all the trainers, huh, Marty?
Oh yeah.
You know, I did get all the questions right, but I fought the trainers anyway.
Yeah. What other flying type could he have used, I wonder? Ooh, Crobat's in this dex. He could have used Crobat.
My boy.
That one could have been a very useful one.
Indeed. And it would have fit... It would have definitely fit Alon's, like, edgelord-esque nature.
And actually show deep down he actually somewhat cares.
I mean, he did kind of show that before.
So apparently the live stream may still be happening. It might just happen about a half an hour later, if anything, just to make sure our other friend arrives by then.
Alright.
Balance Keeper might be
Alright,
Actually, no. Considering what the live stream is going to be about, I think even if Balance joins us, it won't be the originally intended Mabby as we were going to do, maybe. At least I don't think it would have been.
Oh, Swellow's also in this dex. I already decided Crobat would fit better.
I'm gonna ask, can someone ask in the text chat if he's okay with switching the game for the live stream, so he knows in advance by the time we're done recording that we're switching the game up?
Can Power do that? I kind of blanked out on each and every word of that.
I'm doing it right now.
Well, at least someone heard me, because Discord's been having issues of late.
Discord always has issues. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, hey, Aerodactyl's in this. Well, that'd have been cool too. Yanmega as well. Maybe Sigilith? Staraptor's in this, like you said. Mantine's too happy. Honchkrow. Okay, I think Honchkrow would have actually fit pretty well too. Fearow, Skarmory, Gliscor?
Don't say it in voice, what's going on at the Mabby stream, like, Power.
See, come to think of it, is... Yeah, and Pheasant isn't even in the Kalos dex.
Then again, neither was Clement's Luxray, and he still had that.
I guess at that point, the anime staff just decided, fuck it.
I mean, you can always say that you either got them from a trade or you visited the region.
Can you tell Balance that the Mabby stream will likely be happening tomorrow instead, and I'm just in the mood for a different game altogether, or something a bit more relaxing today? Because right now, this recording's just a bit of a teaser in case no stream happens tonight. So, in case no stream happens tonight, this recording is going to be my backup plan. And so far, everything's going on without a hitch here.
Excuse you, Link.
Sorry.
Although, I kind of find it funny what my definition for relaxing is, considering the game I'll more than likely be streaming overall.
Oh?
What, you mean you forgot I mentioned earlier it might be Mega Man Legends?
Well, I mean, you've already played that game to hell and back, so...
Could you blame me for wanting to do an actual full-on playthrough of that for my channel? And not just the one boss fight encounter?
Which difficulty are you going to do it on?
Hard mode. Like, 'cause with hard mode on that particular video alone, they only got to see what was basically the toned-down version of the entirety of the hard mode playthrough as it was.
I mean...
Oh,
At this
or
point,
we
the
could
difficulty you
do...
play on is basically only going to impact how much grinding you'll have to do for your weapons.
We could do easy mode and see how fast I can get in the game in a single live stream alone, though. That's another option we could do.
Are you thinking of an easy mode speedrun?
Well, not necessarily a speed run, just to see how fast I can get where, without having to rely on guides or ask for help and all that, based on what I remember overall and all. Surprise, even with 2 intimidates, that a single earthquake is more enough to bring down, his, Arcanine and all that.
You'd think it'd be none but one-shots.
Well, I mean, he's got 2 intimidates against my Rhydon, so there is that to take into consideration. And now I have the frickin' volcano badge as it rightfully should be.
And now you're going to wreck Giovanni's shit?
Well, actually not yet. I kind of already told you my plan in behind the scenes prior to us beginning recording and all that. The Sevi Islands I'm going to do first as a bit of an intermission. Because if I'm not mistaken, main reason I want to get it out of the way so I can go after the birds. And Moltres just so happens to be the very first of the birds I'll be able to access with the Sevi Islands and now unlocked and all that. Although, admittedly, I could have already gone after the other 2, I just chose not to. Not until I got to Moltres first. And lo and behold, the entire reason that this game is a bit of a nutcase to me in regards to compatibility of the other games in its own generation. Now then, I am... Well, actually, I already know the answer to that, actually. Received an extra page on a town map.
That'll cover the islands, I guess.
Oh, it will. Trust me, it will. That extra page is specifically for the Sevi Islands, so... Now, if I can just show you what I mean by that. I'm assuming the reason you're confused about that is because you haven't played Fire Red and LeafGreen?
I played Fire Red.
Didn't Link say he did as well? I could have sworn he did.
What?
What? Didn't you do a Nuzlocke or something for Fire Red not too long ago? Or was it LeafGreen?
No, it was... I didn't do a Nuzlocke for these games.
You did
no.
something regarding these games, didn't you?
I literally said in the last video that... I did a test run trying to get Red's team from Let's Go. And then I went to LeafGreen to try and get that started. Trying to get the trade evolution started, and that didn't work.
So mind I ask why that didn't exactly go as according to plan, because I can't remember what happened last episode when we talked about that. Never mind. Let's just focus on the present, okay?
Look, long story short, GameShark seems... I mean, not GameShark. VBA seems to have this thing against me trading between games and keeping the save.
For some reason, I don't know what version of VBA you're using, but I was able to do that just fine.
I used, like, the latest version.
Again, could have sworn I'm doing the exact same, and yet look where I am right now. Freaking out of Kazam and all, so...
Well, you're more tech savvy than I am.
Don't give me that much credit, please. I am tech savvy, sure, but even I have my limits, so...
I said more than I am. That's me conceding defeat. Me admitting that I don't know jack about this kind of stuff.
Oh! Nah. Now, if there's nothing in this island, I'm just gonna head on back to the main Pokemon Center and then go through Kindle Path. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Kindle Path straight away, because there's a certain move I want to get on Venusaur that is kind of long overdue, and judging by the moves I have on it already, I think I've made up my mind on whether or not I want to do that move.
Frenzy Plant.
Oh, yes.
It's scary how you knew that right away.
I mean, it's fucking Frenzy Plant, Blast, Burn, and Hydro Cannon.
This was the debut of those three moves in particular, and you obviously saw me looking over Venusaur's moveset, so... Now, for some reason, I could have sworn there was an actual reason for HM Surf to be used on this particular island, but I want to see if I can manage to pull that off without...
I remember the later islands actually have Johto music.
Oh yeah, that much I remember. Is there nothing here, at least initially?
And Johto Mons, of course.
Goes without saying when you begin having Johto music flat out for those other portions of Sevi Islands. Could one of you check what the item is that appears here? Because I know there's an item here, but,
Do you need the item finder for it?
Ah, here we go.
Be right back. Apparently my dog wants to bother me.
Ah, yes. The max PP. Don't just get it up. Get it, max!
You people. Oh yeah, be right back.
Okay.
It's not showtime.
This Venusaur is the one. Now then, since I have the PP max, there's only one logical conclusion of that. Ah, perfect. Exactly what I needed to see. Now I at least got that part out of the way.
I am back.
Okay, welcome back. I'm gonna talk to the guy at the game corner, but I'm not actually gonna progress the Free Island just yet. Like, should we deal Free Island first, or or do Kindle Path first? Because, what do you think we should do?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Honestly, that biker is kind of being a bit rude to me, so I'm just gonna go to Free Island and kick his ass. Wait, which island did I select? Now we go to Free Island. Oh wait, it's already on select.
I have the nachos already.
I already know this guy is foreign, it's gonna hate me, and I'm gonna hate this little thing later. Too bad for this little schmuck. You know, with what's going on right now, I can just imagine the mental image of these biker gangs trying to mug this alpha bitch of a female trainer with a very souped up Venusaur and their little petty crook level poison types, and just getting knocked into the horizon with their bikes included, bikes thoroughly fresh, all because Venusaur is spamming strength. So wait, do I not face the guys in the back, or am I just facing this guy now? Yeah, I have a feeling this guy is the last of them. I could be wrong, though. Ha! Crit explosion, you had one job. Like, literally, his Wheezing Use explosion got a crit, and it barely even phased my Venusaur. Well, at least the biker goons are dealt with, so naturally I can just heal up here. If I'm not mistaken, isn't there only like exactly one real place where HM Waterfall is truly needed? And aside from the waterfall we had on 2 Island, that kinda is not really an issue altogether, if I'm not mistaken, right?
What the? Be right back.
Okay. Hold that thought. Gonna do myself a bit of a favor, heal real quick just to make sure, and then deposit a few items, because I never know what I'm gonna wind up picking up next, and I might not have enough room for it in my inventory right now. Now then. Power, are you there? Power?
Yeah, I'm just eating some nachos. You didn't really give me anything to go off of,
Well,
or you didn't say my name.
I'm going through, Free Island here, and, could use some conversation to liven the mood a bit here, cause, Link got a call on
Well,
his
I mean, the enemies are kind of a joke at this point.
Well, still,
The only enemy that's not gonna be a joke is fucking Blue.
you sure about that? Look up Blue's levels real quick. His initial match in the Elite Four, not his rematch one. Cause you'll see what I mean, like, you sure about that?
Love you.
57 to 63.
And remind me again, what are the levels on my own?
I'm back.
Your starters, nice. And all your other Pokemon are 63 or 64.
And remind me, what was his absolute highest again?
Starter?
With what level, though? Like,
63.
gonna have to fix that, it seems.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Nothing. You'll see what I mean when we actually get to that point, though.
His rematch levels are 72 to 75, with his starter being the 75.
Oh, I'm aware of that much at the very least. I'm at the very least aware of that much, considering Blue is typically who I use as a reference point in terms of post-game difficulty. At least as Fire and LeafGreen team anyway, so if the Elite Four or equivalent does not go up into the level 70 or so range, or at the very least the immediate 10 levels below that, the game isn't necessarily going to be all that much of a problem, or at least not going to be as difficult as some games typically are known as nowadays. Like,
You mean like Black and White?
well, are we talking the initial fight of Geetsis when he takes over, or the actual legit champion battle? You did not know about that bit, did you?
I only played the second game in the...
Long story short, you don't face the champion the first game clear in Black and White 1. Like, Team Plasma hijacks the climax of the game, literally just before you would have fought the champion otherwise.
So basically it goes, fuck you, you're not the champion.
More like N beat you to it, and then he tries to enact his grand plan of Team Plasma in the process. Even though it's not even his own...
didn't fight N in the final battle.
Outer fought N and lost.
Champion.
But then you take the title back from N when you and your own dragon proceed to annihilate N, and yeah. And then Geetus tries to basically your first challenger as the champion, so...
So the final boss is basically your first title defense.
That's a bit of an understatement, considering he's out for your blood at that point. Like, trust me when I say this. Ardos has, like, nothing on Geetus in terms of actual legit threats.
War Coliseum says hi, motherfucker.
What did Ardos say he would do as opposed to what he actually does?
Well, he doesn't do jack shit.
Because he was all bark, no bite when it came to the climax of Gale of Darkness. That's my main beef of Ardos, is that he was so willing to prove he was such an unrepentant jackass, and yet he never lived up to it because he cared more about his old man and apparently his brother as well. So I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time. There's a Pokémon I'm about to encounter further up ahead. Should I catch it or should I KO it?
What's the Pokemon?
Hypno.
Do you already have a Drowsy?
I have no idea, but I think I might as well just catch the... Well, I mean, I could easily annihilate it with Frenzy Plant, but that assumes I actually want to KO it. Considering this may or may not influence Starlight Ablaze in terms of the overall context of that particular fanfic I'm working on, so... Although, needless to say, Starlight Ablaze is one of the few fics I'm working on that isn't based on a playthrough altogether, so make it out what you will in that regard. So naturally, anything I do in this particular file doesn't apply to Starlight Ablaze by absolute default. So this girl is being held hostage by this prick. Now I just gotta make sure I have a way of actually weakening it without actually KOing it, like, yeah. Ah, great, it's got insomnia, so I can't sleep powder it. I have to switch out for Takano, you're up. Not going to use a full heal or anything while Takano's still out in the field. I'm gonna switch Atsuko back in and use the full heal on Takano. Because if you were to try and use poison gas again, it would just poison Takano again, but Atsuko being a poison type makes poison gas a no-so. And you know what, I might as well. Going to Vulture Ball, considering there's no way how I'm going to be able to weaken its HP. Son of a bitch. Well, now I got the data for Hypno, and I apparently already had it for Drowsy, so... handed the meteorite to him, and, I only got a moonstone. Nice. I'm gonna nix my plans, at least for now, for Moltres for the moment. Because I think I'm about ready to kick somebody's ass here.
Giovanni?
Oh yeah. And now Bill's escorting me back out to,
BRB, the nachos are making me blow my nose.
Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, he should have given me a key item that allows me to go back there anytime I want. Varies between 1, 2, and Free Island, and has drawing the Free Islands. So you'll notice in this video that I'm not really speaking to anyone in particular, I'm speaking more towards the audience, that I completely bypassed Pokemon Mansion, and I actually did not completely bypass it. I actually just sort of got it all out of the way off screen, and I actually did that before I even went into Silphco proper. Because apparently there was nothing actually keeping you from going to, Cinnabar Island, even if you didn't have the badge from Sabrina yet. And I could have sworn I was supposed to do something here, but apparently that's only... I'm just having a bit of muscle memory issues from Let's Go carryover, like... Anyways, time for Master Obedience lesson to be taken a bit here. Herd trainers around here like ground-type Pokemon. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Is this one of the many ground types that the referee was basically indicating about? I think not.
Arbok is pure poison.
I was joking, as you could tell, like...
Sorry, I had just come back after blowing my nose and getting more water. Nachos hit you, man.
You know, for this being the final gym in all of Kano, the levels so far are kind of pathetic.
I mean, I didn't really have level 50s on my team when I faced a champion, just really the starter, and I still won on my first attempt.
Oh look, actual ground types in a ground type gym.
Ordinary.
Well, that's not a ground type, or at least not one yet. That one, on the other hand, is. Damn it. If Balance wants to join, he can, if he wants. I'll explain to him a bit what we're doing next after I'm done recording this. Tell him to join in if he's ready. Like, if he's ready, tell him to get in here, because I'm about to wrap up this recording so we can begin recording something else. The wrapping up is going to take a while, depending on how many Pokemon these individual trainers have left. Yeah, you're not missing much. I'm just doing a recording of LeafGreen in case we ultimately need a fallback plan on whether or not a stream would be happening today or not.
Okay,
Can I
so
said in the text channel?
I'm just telling Balance that myself by voice, just so it's clear the audience knows that's what we told him. Just.
well, in case this goes up on YouTube. Hi, I'm Balance Keeper, and I have joined for like the last 5 minutes of the recording, I guess.
Well, not necessarily 5
Get that.
minutes. We still got quite a bit of time, assuming how many Pokemon these trainers have left.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
I'm free.
Man, these guys love to send out 5 Mons at once, even though they're mostly the exact same Mons just being recycled for multiple slots. Like, that's a bit of a problem I have with earlier gens, is that even with most trainers having more than a few handful of Pokemon at once, like, majority of their slots are taken up by Pokemon of the exact same species with little to no actual difference between the individual moves or abilities. Meaning, those 2 Marowak I just fought, if I could KO the first one, I could most certainly KO the second one just fine. Like,
Sometimes the second one's supposed to be the stronger one.
in some trainers' cases, that is normally the case, but, not here.
So weird seeing mostly 2D graphics after playing.
After playing the 3D games for so long.
Yeah. I forgot where the 3D started. Was it in black and white?
Technically it was almost as early as Diamond and Pearl, why?
Well, I think the earliest game I remember playing enough to get me back into Pokemon was black and white.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I had a hand in that, didn't I?
You might have. I'm gonna find Black 2 or White 2, whatever one it was. Is that one of those games too? Hey, look, it's Chad. Jaden Animations people. With that Almost. It was a male Mutcher, though.
And now we face the Don himself.
You found me again! Gosh darn it! I should really stop hiding in gyms for 10-year-olds. Come to get badges.
More like this guy should already have a ride on, but apparently he doesn't.
Well, maybe he's saving the evolution for a special occasion.
Considering we don't see him again after this particular battle, I think not.
Special occasion.
You'd think that level 50 Rhyhorn would be a ride-on.
Apparently in Yellow, the last game he appeared in prior to this, it was a ride-on, yeah.
Oh, what the heck? Andrea. Ah, so close to a level up.
That KO was a fluke. Had it not been a crit, that would probably be a 2 KO if anything. Now this, on the other hand, well, that was a fluke as well because I missed.
I roll. Here's your badge. I've complained about you finding me again, but here's his badge. I'm an honorable Team Rocket leader.
Well, considering that's apparently what the original intent was for the most part. So...
Can't face my followers.
Team Rocket is finished forever, he says. For a while, so to speak, but he has no idea what he's in for in that case.
Till the next series.
Now then, was there anything in particular I wanted to do regarding...
Oh, there we go.
Now then, there's just one thing left to do before we call it a day of this particular episode.
I mean, what? Do you have something to say, Birdo? I don't know if you guys can hear her, but just chirping up the storm.
Fun.
Look, you surf? I'm sorry, what? That thing does not look like it can surf.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Getting to get a sunburn. Let's battle where I have to freaking use.
Alexa, turn off.
Alexa, turn on.
Already fed Raven, so.
So, can you search up there if there are any trainers on Mount Ember I should be able to face right away on the first visit?
Mount Ember?
Yeah.
There are only 3 trainers before you get the National Pokedex.
On Mount Ember itself, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, also, I got the Age of Calamity Spirits last night.
Oh, nice.
Yep. They,
He really wants all the spirits.
all of them. I am a man who wants 100% more than anything.
that on the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, or?
Oh, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate just had an Age of Calamity event. It started last night, late last night. Yeah, sometimes they have events that give out new spirits, separate from the other... Yeah.
I get it.
Like, Resident Evil had one, Cuphead had one, Astral Chain had one, Origami King had one.
Warframe had one because Lotus is a spirit.
There's also, let's see, there's also... Trials of Mana had one. Octopath Traveler. Oh yeah, the LeBeau had one.
I don't have Rock Smash, it seems. Pity. I take it I need Rock Smash to actually progress or something on Mount Ember?
I suppose so.
That and to get some of the rock types in there.
Great. Because I don't even know if I even have Rock Smash yet. So... Because where do you get Rock Smash in Fire and Leaf Green again? Because I kind of forget.
Is an excellent question.
You should have it because
Because what?
it's an HM.
But Rock Smash is optional unless you're doing the Sevii Island stuff. Because where do I get the HM itself in Fire and Leaf Green?
Voice
That'd be
chat
fun.
channel, look at it.
I can't. So due to how I'm recording this, I can't.
The Ember Spa.
So I'm actually on my way for that, like, the frick?
Firefox, why do you gotta update? Why you always gotta update?
I'm actually already on my way for that in that case.
Yep.
This was before they made it so they could double battle like that with tag battles. Like, could have sworn this was the exact same game that did that though.
I think only a few select double battle teams exist in this game.
Hold up.
Sorry.
Okay, now I go in here. Now I have HM Rock Smash.
I felt like, let's put the disc on top of the Pokemon's head. I'll learn it that way, right? That's how it works, right?
Typical anime Hot Springs episode, I can imagine, being what would happen in that particular scene just there, but moving on.
In a fan fiction.
Yeah, see, as opposed to the last episode, I'm a lot more alert this time around in terms of being able to take on certain cues that happen on screen and be able to respond accordingly, like... Because, again, I wasn't joking when I was saying I was, like, half-past dead when I last did an episode for this. So...
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Because remember, it was, like, somewhere around nighttime I had to deal with the recording of the previous episode? Like, a lot later than it is now?
Yeah, I think it was getting late at night. Some point. Everybody has their off days. Even YouTubers. They just don't like to show it over half the time. Oh.
So, free trainers prior to National Dex, you said, right?
Yeah.
So he was going to teach me Explosion if I was able to... Eventually I'll have to deal with those two later, but now I kinda don't have the means to do so. So, did Jaden Animations actually do a Let's Play of this game?
I don't think it was this game. But when I saw the Machoke or whatever, I thought of one of the Pokemon she had for a Nuzlocke. It was a female Machoke, I think. And she named it Chad.
By the way, is she aware she has, you know, what kind of artwork made of her? Or at least her avatar, at least?
I'm sure she's plenty aware.
We all know the rule.
If it exists, there's porn of it, obviously. Yeah, I'm just saying, because you don't really see the subject being brought up all that often, regarding many big names out there, considering it's actually surprising how much stuff each of these individual big names have going for them in terms of fan-made stuff, like, especially of this caliber.
Maybe it's because, not a lot of big name YouTubers like to bring up the subject in their videos.
I can understand that, and obviously perhaps they bring it up elsewhere, just not in their own videos, like, obviously, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't really anger the YouTube gods.
Well, considering they've already...
Especially the infamous, detection bot.
Well, let's just say I'm not even being monetized anyway, so joke's on them, so...
You always gotta appease the monetization bot.
They can't even monetize my videos because it's already age restricted to begin with.
Well.
Like, there's a reason I have the age restriction applied to the entire goddamn channel, because...
Well, I never noticed because I'm over 18 anyway, so...
Of course you're not gonna notice.
It didn't bother to tell me. I was like, oh, you're old enough. Okay, never mind.
So I just faced the trainer there. I'm assuming this is the other fur trainer you're referring to, right? Two picnickers and then I'm assuming was a picnicker anyway, but
Execute. But yeah, Jane also did like a platinum Nuzlocke, and she did a real cool thing, because I guess initially in her stream she lost to the first Elite Four member.
yeah.
So she did a cool thing with Giratina where Giratina split her character into 2 copies. Or whatever. Made a clone. There we go. And then the one we were following was the one that won. I found that very creative.
She's an animator, so she can kind of get away with that, isn't she? I mean,
Yeah,
she's
she's
called
good.
Jade Animations for a good reason, is she not?
Yeah. And I feel so sorry for her when she has to make a long video.
Well, I gotta give her kudos, especially considering she was involved in the 2018 rewind, was it? And she didn't go out of her. Went out of her way to include references to major stuff that was going on in 2018 when the YouTube rewind had no interest in covering them, like the Logan Paul incident, PewDiePie, and all that and stuff like that.
She's always got something going on.
Like, she was defying the radars in terms of what she was doing with her little segment on that. So,
Oh, I mean, stuff
I
happens.
gotta give her credit for that especially.
I have to spray some more repel here in a bit.
Actually, no, I don't think there's any other wild grass at this point here, like... Because if I'm not mistaken, I know exactly who's up ahead, and...
God damn it.
Fucking boners!
The bold. Anyway. Oh.
Should we end the recording here, or should we continue to try to take on the
Yes.
bird?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, end it here?
Yes.
Because, T-opposing bird in front of us,
Well, I was going to go for the T-pose.
Start dominance.
So no, really, are we ending the video here, or are we continuing? Because,
Sure.
no, really, which one? Because,
You're
Let's
gonna have
end
to be
the video here.
specific.
We're gonna end it here.
Alright, end it here.
okay, we'll end this
Give
one on a
your
cliffhanger.
viewers a sense of anticipation.
We're gonna...
Moltres isn't the strongest fire flying legendary out there,
Nope.
but it's still a fire flying legendary, and fire flying is associated with Charizard, and a lot of people like Charizard.
You know what? I'm just gonna wing it, see how well I do on the initial bat.
I set up a perfect jump. Oh god. Why do people rob me of this stuff?
Wait, we're doing it anyway?
I guess so.
I'm going to
Marty.
see how quickly we can get this thing pulled off.
Set up a perfect jump.
Oh, it has a door, does it?
Sleep powder keeps missing, and I'm like,
Wait, it's a speed tie?
no, it's not a speed tie. Ender is priority.
Oof.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right,
Oh, there he goes.
Finally.
Probably gonna wake up in like the next turn or so.
Probably. Oof.
So, Nazi's pulling us into a call later, so after you catch Moltres, I guess we'll head off and let you and Balance do this.
So it appears I took too long, and we might as well not end up having the stream after all, so... Again, good we...
Well, I mean, you technically got an episode of something out to upload.
Fair.
So I mean,
maybe
to
I
win.
could actually invite Nasi to do a Liam. To do the Liam.
You
roast
might
roast.
have to give them the role, though, because I can't do so right now.
Oh lord, this small trace does not want to go down. Of course, then again, type advantage.
Which I'm relying on in order to be able to weaken this thing in the first place.
Path in the vortex.
What?
Oh,
Nani?